What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Dragon's Dogma. In the previous episode, we had a watch dragon. A dragon which was definitely guarding its territory pretty aggressively. And was locked onto us. Apparently we stank or something. I don't know. He knew where we were no matter where we went. And it was a concerning turn of events. So what I'm going to try and do is I think I might just try and sprint past him. And if we can sprint past him, it's possible that I can make it to the zone in for the next zone before he's on us. I don't think we can take him, though. He might be like it might be that you're supposed to fight him right here before you go do one of these quests. I don't know, but I ain't messing with it. Not me. Not today. Let's go ahead and run straight through. We're not going to fight with the goblins. The goal here is almost entirely just to get through, cut north, and hopefully there's a zone right here. I hope. Yeah, they've got a dragon. That's like the number one way to hold the advantage, is to have a big-ass dragon on your team. I think if I can get inside of here, we'll be alright. My hope was with the... Yeah, there we go. Run through. Okay. Now we'll stand our ground for a bit, and we'll see if the dragon comes through. If the dragon comes through, that will indeed be problematic. Ooh, I almost got hit with a rock. I really don't want to get hit with a rock right now. Taking a big old lithic fragment to the side of the head would hurt like hell. It looks like Amaranth is on her way over. Ever the showman. She's come straight over the top of the mountain like a badass, firing down like Legolas or something. Just so that was the picture opportunity right there. It's unfortunate because nobody brought the disposable cameras. After all, this is medieval times. Nobody has cell phones yet, so this is the time period when I was a kid, where we still had like swords and disposable cameras and typewriters and things like that. That's right, typewriters were a thing when I was a kid. My dad had a typewriter. I still remember that noise coming from my dad's office, that tick 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 tick. And if you got ahead of it, like if you typed too fast, it would do this thing where it would actually queue up. It had like limited memory or something like that would memorize the keystrokes. And so if you got ahead of it because you typed like 70 words per minute or like 80 or 90 whatever words per minute, you get ahead of it. And then it would go, it had like this noise that it would do, and you could just take your hands off the keyboard and it would just keep going, like typing it on. It was one of the later versions. I remember when my dad got it, because we had an original typewriter too that actually did like the tick, 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 tick. One of the old ones where it had like the circular buttons on it that were actually like little pedestals that your finger went on top of. We had one of those too. That was the first one my dad had for his business, and then later on he upgraded. It looks like we made it through. And yeah, I would agree, that fortress is kind of terrifying. What are we supposed to do against that? You know? I think I remember this place, actually. I think I remember this from the last time I played this. I vaguely remember this. I think you go in, and there's like fire barrels, and there's all kinds of crazy stuff going on. I don't remember exactly, but I do remember this now. My brain actually just got like a flashing image of what happens when you go in here. Unless I'm thinking of a different game. But I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm like 80% positive that I know what's about to happen right now. I'm going to save my game real fast. Because I'm one of those people that usually does not clear surprises on the first attempt. Let's enter. I don't know if this is the right place. This doesn't look like what I thought it would look like when I came in. We haven't checked it out completely yet. Let's go meet up with the Capitan.
Judging from his fine armor, that man is likely to be the captain.
Well met, sir. I take you for the Arisen. Sir Maximilian informed us of your coming. By your leave, I would ask you spearhead our force here. Our tactics are as such. We aim to strike from the front gate, but lack the time and means to batter down the doors. I ask that you pass through the hole you see there, and lay open the gate from within. I cannot say what may await you within. The danger is great, but I trust you will prevail.
I've left.
Okay.
Let's look for a way underground.
Well, it looks like there's a sapper's hole right there. That must be what he's talking about. I don't think there's actually a hole in the gate up here. There would be no point in having the gate if it's just going to have a big hole in it. Is there anything on this side to be explored, to be picked up, or otherwise cataloged and inventoried? Wait, who got a red leather glove? Where'd you get a red leather glove from? What? Did you get it from that dead body over there? I've never seen... Interesting. Oh, would you look at that? A red leather glove. I don't know, give it to Amaranth or something. Yeah, maybe she can use it. Who knows? Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good little glove right there. That's not a bad glove. And it's just a glove on one hand with a bracer on the other. It's kind of an archer's glove. That's pretty cool. That's interesting. I really wish she didn't have that stupid looking hat, by the way. I hate that hat. Looking at that hat, it's just, I feel bad for her. Stylistically and just like fashionably, I'm just like, I don't feel like that hat serves any function. Like, why bother wearing it? It's not large enough to block the sun. It's just little enough to look goofy. It's definitely not going to stop a sword blade from piercing your head. Let's travel through the tunnels. God, our character looks like a badass. That is the coolest helmet ever. The day that I have to get rid of that helmet will be the day that I cry and become very, very upset about the way things have transpired. Apparently that bat had a large nut. Good for him. I always thought he flew a little lopsided. He flew in circles a lot. He had trouble cutting those straight lines. But hey, you take the good, you take the bad. Just some goblins in here. And considering all the shit that's tried to kill us before we... What the hell is Argants? There we go. I feel like I cheesed that one a little bit, but you know what? I'll take it. Got him, and that's going to be the end for this hobgoblin. Rough for him, but I don't really care. This over here... A salubrious brew and an interventative. I could use a flask of oil. I think I've been low lately. What is that, a poison flask? That's a nothing flask. That's oil over there, though. I think I've got a lot of empty flasks on me. I gotta take some oil. I've gone through quite a few, and I was a little bit surprised in the previous episode to notice. I didn't bring it up while we were there. I was surprised to notice that we were down to like 4 or 5 flasks, and I like to keep more than that because you use a lot of it for your lantern as you play the game. So... There, we'll refill while we have the opportunity to do so. It's very, very easy to refill it. It's not that big of a deal. You can find oil just about anywhere in the game. Same with water, but while we're here, we might as well take our blade out.
Door or stairway, we'd best proceed with the caution.
Yeah, make as much noise as possible. Okay, so it looks like we're clear out here. The gate mechanism is almost always inside one of these buildings right here. One of these little...
That should take us to the hole's upper floors.
Yeah. Maybe inside that tower or the other one. I don't know. We either go up the stairwell in the first one that we went through, or we go up right here. And if we can get inside this tower, I think that's where they keep the mechanism that opens and closes the gates. Ow. I'm being wary. I just took his shoulder to the face, but... Is nobody helping here? Am I all by my lonesome? Man, he just did like a badass... I don't know. I'm pretty sure that he just caught me with an Achilles right there. He jumped and he did the stabby thing. I think we got Achilles. Oh, they're firing ballista at us. That's a tad troublesome. Yeah, that'll make you pucker. That is a sizable arrow. We can't access that right there. But my assumption would be if you take these little goblins off of these, you might be able to fire this. Oh, you can shoot the ballista out of the air? Huh. My pawns can fire the ballista too. Oh, what did you just shoot? Did you stop shooting the ogre with a ballista? Although I figured that would take him down to size. I don't think what we want is up here. We may indeed. I guess I could jump that gap right there, and that might work. I don't know if I'll make the leap, but we could try. Yeah, we made the jump. That works. Although we are surrounded by things that want to kill us now. A little bit problematic. It's okay, though. We'll be alright. Take that coin pouch for sure. We want to stay moving because they're firing shit at us. I don't know exactly how much damage a ballista does, but I'd be willing to bet it probably reduces us to a fine half human, half goo. Or at least keep a minion behind us, because that'll take some of the... Oh no, is that... Woo! The lever's gone. So, we have to find that first. It looks like we've come across yet another problem in the plan. I was, however, correct. They're almost always in these towers or next to these towers, so... At least we got one thing right. Let me guess, this takes me back down to where we were. I believe so. I believe so. You guys still fighting goblins up here? It might serve us well. Oh, the ballista's busted. That's kind of unfortunate. I think our pawn failed to shoot properly. And so we've wound up without the ballista. That guy's got armor. Everybody keep moving. I'm going to try and fight him back here where the ballistas are at least kind of blind. The interventive's over there. I think if we can actually get this thing to get hit by ballista while we're in here, we'll do a lot better. And then I'll just try to res anybody that goes down while we play. Ooh, yeah, he's got armor on him. We'll have to work that a little bit harder. I don't know how much damage the ballista do. I'm hoping that they're not like one-shot fatal. Okay. It's not one-shot fatal, but it does hurt. Is its eyeball out? I think its eyeball's out. Maybe? I don't know. It seemed like he was holding his eye, but I can't tell. If you hit the armor on his arms enough, by the way, it'll fall off. I don't know if I brought that up, but I do remember that as a mechanic. I think if we keep peppering him with lightning spells, we should be good. The other thing that I could do is if we have a water flask, I could chuck that bitch at him. I don't know if I got him with the water. Here, let's try again. I gotta get this mechanic down anyways. I don't know what he's doing. I think he might be blind. I'm not totally sure. Either way, until he comes back over here, we're just gonna have to chill. Doesn't appear to be fatal. The hell is this blue spell he keeps rocking? Come on, pal. Get the water out. There we go. I know I got him with that one. Maybe he's just not soakable. This is my hope that maybe that would soften up the lightning spells, but hopefully our little guys will stay out of the way of the ballista like Ventus Hyacea just did not. Come on, big hits. Down he goes again. I'm gonna use him as cover. Ow. Okay, I would have used him as cover, except that the attacks went straight through the cover. You know what? You guys do whatever you want to do. Just kill the ogre. I don't even care. Just finish the damn thing. I'll res whoever I can whenever they go down, but it's like... we might not make it here if we keep this up. It's a little busy. Yeah, draw its ire. Although I don't know what artistry is going to do right now. Ow. Okay, it's time for some grain grapes or something. What do we have in here? I know we got curatives around. I know we got all kinds of stuff. There it is. Grain grapes are pretty fantastic for that. I don't know if I've mentioned, but grain grapes will keep you off the gate of death's door, or whatever the hell you want to call it. It'll keep you off the doormat of hell for quite some time. Ventus Hyace's not looking so good. I need him back up. And more than that, I need him casting lightning spells. His lack of performance in this fight has actually been a little bit upsetting. Like, if he had been spamming lightning this whole time, we'd be done by now. Christ. There we go. Get that lightning on him. Perfect. And there goes our third Cyclops, too. So that'll be a quest completion. Let's get everybody into cover. And then we'll decide where we want to go. That door is the one that we came out. That's not going to work. People getting took out left and right. We need to fight from cover as much as possible. Although in reality, I don't know if these walls would stop a ballista. Kind of depends on the size and the rate of fire, I guess, or the speed that it travels. Looks like we got a little room right here. Can only be opened from the far side. Another one? Oh, shit. Good God. So the goal is to fight the Cyclops from back here, if at all possible. I didn't expect to be fighting with a second one here. And it's no problem. Like, we'll take him just fine. Come on, bring him over here. Amaranth, please stop standing there like an idiot. Yeah, they do hold the advantage. However, oh, there's a hole in the ground right there. I don't know if that's going to help. I think that'll probably help us get into that building or something like that. This guy, you see him holding his hands back? He's like, I don't know if I want to be involved with this right now. This whole thing seems a little dangerous. I think I'll stay over here. I'm just gonna hold my arms back a little bit because I don't want to get cut by any of these swords that are whipping around. God. And so we'll start working on another ogre here. It should be really, really easy to drop this guy pretty fast as long as we don't have those ballista messing with us the whole time. Oh shit, he came around the backside. He's got me staggered, but we're alright. Oh no, never mind. It appears as though these idiots decided to stand in front of the ballista again. My disdain for the stupidity of the AI is really sort of growing. They are just dumb as hell. Alright. Let's be friends. Nah, I don't think I'm going to be able to. I don't have enough stamina for right now. Just hit him with lightning. I'm sure it'll be okay. Oh, we've taken out the eye already. Well, it does mean he's going to be more erratic. Not erotic. You don't want to see the erotic Cyclops. The erotic Cyclops is not safe for YouTube. I'd have to talk about it educationally in order to make it work. We knocked his helmet off. We done everything in here. We're getting work finished. Fire seems to work pretty good too, although I think they doused him in oil as well. Take that tusk. Yeah, I'm coming up too. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. Get some of that headshot damage. Don't hit me with lightning. I need you to be the lightning sniper right now. Need you to be my white feather. And off we go. He's dead. Another one bites the dust. A beast steak. I don't know if it's worth it for the XP to kill that guy. Let's go down in the hole here. This seems a tiny bit safer. Actually, I don't know if you can fit in there. Be rather snug, but a small enough person might fit. I see. So that might be why so many people have child assistance then. It's because maybe they can fit through smaller holes out here. By the way, there's a placative brew over here, and I do enjoy my brew very, very much. Since we couldn't get around right there, we do have a ladder available on this side, assuming I can't be shot off the ladder. God! Down cuffs and cuisses. Cuisses, if you wanted to be fancy about it. Oh, I'll break the bolt real fast so that they can get in. There we go. Ah, Ventus is down. And where is Amaranth? Is she up above? Where is she at? Oh, there she is. Okay. So we're good. I just wanted to make sure I had everybody with us. We've got Liquid Vim. We've got a Panacea over here. Panacea? I think it's Panacea. Whatever. Treasure on this side. With a feather cape. Yeah, as a Hawaiian, I feel like I need a feather cape. It is the thing of my people. So Hawaiian kings would have these guys. Basically, that's a reason why there was a bunch of birds that went extinct in Hawaii, too. There are birds that the Hawaiians wiped out long before the white men get there. But anyways, most of the biota in Hawaii has been killed off by rats and pigs, which were not native. And so when rats came over, they just decimated the... No, it's not what I want. They decimated the natural wildlife. I've got those super awesome bracers, too, but I don't really feel like wearing them. Those I don't think were much better than what we have, but we'll probably be able to give them to Amaranth, so let's give them to her. We're running a little bit heavy anyways, so that'll save us some weight. With the feather cloak, it looks like it brings our resistances up a little bit. Magic resist will be better. What does it look like, though? Does it look the exact same as what we have going on? Oh, yeah, look at that. It's got little feathers on it, but the kings in Hawaii would have these guys that would go out and hunt for the little birds with their very, very fine feathers, very small feathers that are smaller than like a penny. And they kill the birds and bring them back, and they'd have thousands of these little tiny feathers, and you'd make a cape out of them. They're pretty spectacular to see. The capes are really, really impressive, aside from the fact that it resulted in the extermination of entire groupings of species. They became worth more and more money, too, as time went along because you couldn't find them anymore, which then just drove more and more people to hunt them. Oh, look at that. We can get in here. What the hell is that? A port crystal. Isn't that the thing that lets me teleport back here after I use it? I think it is. I think I can drop one of those on the ground, and then I should be able to use a fairy stone to come back to wherever I'm adventuring at. So that... it'd be interesting if you could actually like arrange those strategically all over the map. Ooh, there's the Shadow Fort lever. We definitely need that. Cool. And then inside here we have a surcoat, which I think I could actually give to somebody else. That's a pretty useful piece of equipment, assuming it's not just for warriors. It is just for warriors. So we have two of them. It's valuable, though, so I might hold on to it. I'll probably... we've got padded armor. I don't know when I got padded armor, but give it to Amaranth. Maybe she can use it. I'm going to have... nope, I don't want that right there. I want my chainmail back. We'll give that to Amaranth. Basically, she's going to be our... carry bitch. I'll probably give those to her as well, and we'll just see if they're better or not. It seems like some of this stuff is pretty heavy. Nope, not as good. They give her a little bit better resistance, but nothing that impressive. She's also got Griffic gauntlets. Oh, she has Griffic gauntlets, okay. Yeah, that's for, I think that's Griff's armor from Berserk or whatever. You can buy it. There's a mine that you go down into, and there's a guy down in there that sells like they have Guts' armor and they have Griff's armor. Or whatever the hell that guy's name is. Those aren't as good. Nope, that's not what I want. However, that's way better, so give that to her. Looks a little bit cooler, too. Looks like that shirt's a tiny bit better as well. So yeah, that'll move her on up a little bit. Do I have any helmets or anything that I can give to her? Or I'm not packing anything like that, huh? Oh, that's fine. We got the Grievous Black, which appears to be a caster's stave, which I was unaware of. That was for our Cyclops quest. We got that one as a reward, so that's pretty cool. It'll be helpful. It'll be helpful. As far as cloaks go, I'll probably give that one to Amaranth as well, because I don't think she's rocking a cloak yet. And so that should be an all-around perfectly fine upgrade. She's got kind of like a trapper's thing going on right now. She looks like she's out hunting. Now that we've got the lever, I'm going to break it off right here. We'll come back in the next episode and try and finish off the fortress. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Dragon's Dogma. Bye, everybody.